A flight instructor and an 18-year-old woman were killed when their small plane crashed into the St. Mary's River. This is a look at the recovery operation, a look from Sky 4. People waiting to board a ferry saw the plane in distress, and by the time they called 911, that plane had nosedived into the water.
And we also just learned the NTSB is on its way to the scene to investigate. News4Jax reporter Jim Piggott has been on the river following this all day. And Jim, you just got new information about the two people on board.
That's right. I'm here on the St. Mary's River here in St. Mary's, Georgia, and rescue crews have left at scene, but the wreckage is still out there. What we understand, the two people on board, as you'd mentioned, an 18-year-old student pilot and her instructor, who we were told at the time that this was going to be one of his last instructions of what they were doing. They took off from the airport in Fernandina Beach from a flight school and in a Cessna 150. And as you can see here with Sky 4 video, you can see the wreckage in the St. Mary's River here and what had happened, and rescue crews coming out doing what they can. But we are told that they were able to recover those two bodies. Now, as you had mentioned as well, this is also the area where the ferry goes out to Cumberland Island, and people were boarding that ferry as when they saw this mishap. Take a listen to what this one man saw when he watched that plane go down.
We were just standing waiting on the ferry. Noticed the plane maybe 200-300 feet up, and he was diving, and we thought he was doing a maneuver or something, but just went straight into the water.
A nosedive straight into the water.
Yep. Heard a boom. No flash or anything, but there was a boom, and then you can only see the tail shining, and then within probably 5 seconds it went out of sight.
I've heard that from other witnesses too, and some that didn't want to go on camera actually went out there in their own boat that were trying to see what they could do, but they said that plane, that Cessna 150, went immediately underwater. Now, this was a joint effort. There were crews from Camden County Sheriff's Office, from the St. Mary's Police Department, also from the Florida Highway Patrol. They are now leading this investigation out here, and that's where all of the information is going on the other side of the river, on the Georgia side of the river. Family members were out here as well, obviously distressed, learning that what had happened and trying to find out what had happened. But again, those two people passed away as their plane went down into the water. And as you had mentioned, officials from the National Transportation Safety Board are en route, and they will investigate this wreckage. For now, we're live in St. Mary's, Georgia. Channel 4, the local station.